Warning, the making of this video was not endorsed by any other YouTube channel. Any likenesses or similarities to actual events and or people's likenesses or similarities are completely intentional and purely non-coincidental. No piper dorks were harmed in the making of this video.
Hi kids, hi boys and girls, how are you all today? I want to do a film review. Usually other YouTube people take care of film reviews, but this one's extra special. And I want to make sure that you boys and girls go and rent this one. It is a must-see. This one is actually written by, George Barry. George Barry wrote and directed this now classic horror, if you can call it that, in 1977, and it never was released. It never went to the theater. And I could probably assume why when it came out, but now it's out. And boy, oh boy, I'm glad it is. It's called Deathbed. The Bed That Eats. And I'm going to tell you a little something about this movie. I'm going to give you 5 horrible reasons to go watch this movie. Horribly bad reasons to watch this movie. There are some... I don't think I've laughed as hard after I saw some of these special effects. To give you an idea of what this is all about, it was like... If you want to know what it's like to smoke salvia, which is a highly hallucinogenic drug, if you want to know what it's like to smoke salvia, watch this movie. The music, the tone of the movie, even the whole idea of sinking and getting chomped up into an inanimate object, eat you up. There it is right there. That's number 5 horribly bad reason to watch this movie. It was creepy bad. The bed at some points does things. It digests you, okay? It doesn't just digest people. Anything that's on the bed, it'll soak in, and the bad effects where it kind of foams up, and then they cut to another scene, which looks like hydrochloric acid, and you see the object come down into the screen. Like the first thing I think you see is like an apple, and then you hear this, and you hear the bed eating, and then it doesn't eat at all. It then sends it back up, half-eaten. It's just so stupid. But no, horrible reason number 4 is definitely more special effects that you just weren't anticipating. At some point, a guy gets his hands sucked into the bed, and he comes out, and he's got skeleton hands. And he is walking around with them for a few scenes, like I got these skeleton hands. I mean, that's nothing but skeleton, like, just skeleton. An eyeball rolls around. I mean, the special effects, perfect. Horribly bad reason to watch this movie. You get to see a young lady eat a caterpillar. Yep. It is a dream sequence, but I'm pretty damn sure she legitimately ate a caterpillar because it was in a dream, and she was supposed to eat everything on her plate, and there was caterpillars on the plate, and she ended up eating a caterpillar. This movie, I haven't really said it really. It's very film noir. All right, it was like a college, film student territory, definitely. Very artsy fartsy. It was very artsy fartsy. There was only one moment where I almost sympathized with the character to a point where I wanted the character dead. This lady escapes the bed, but she's badly hurt. She's half digested. Not so much like the skeleton hands guy, but she's dragging herself across the floor to the other side of the room because apparently the bed, it's got psychic powers. There's a guy behind the wall watching it. There's this inner monologue the whole time about how the bed feels and how the bed just, it's like a third person kind of inner monologues all over the place. You're hearing their thoughts, everybody's character's thoughts. And in the 70s, You don't always want to hear what's going on in their people's head. But anyway, back to the point. This lady drags herself across, and she's not using any of her lower body strength. She's screaming, and she finally gets across and then stares. And then, I'm not even going to get into it. It just took so long. I'm like, just kill her already. Just, come on. Just kill the lady. Just kill her. Just kill her. I got to watch it again. It was that fantastic. But the number 5 most horrible reason to watch this movie, boobs. B-E-W-U-B-E-S, boobs. And I'm not going to even say that it was in a very, it was very... It fit into the context of the movie. Anytime anybody had their boobs out, there was a reason for it. Some of them were making out. There was some heavy petting in a couple of them, but most of the time it was like artsy fartsy, and the clothes were removed, and it was very, very artsy. You must watch this movie. It's called, again, Deathbed, The Bed That Eats, by George Barry. 1 hour and 20 minutes of your life. You'll thank me for it. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. You'll like it. Or I'll send you an apology. I'll write a formal apology and I'll send it on a jackalope postcard. I'll send it on a jackalope postcard. I'll send it to you and say, sorry you didn't like Deathbed, The Bed That Eats. There's my film review, and thank you very much. Oh, and a disclaimer before, I probably won't do these anymore. Piper Dork's legal team already has her lawyers all already sicking me, even before I even put the video up. So, if you like these, you're going to have to head up to Piper Dork's channel, especially for bad movies.